Good morning, guys. This is Miss Carasales. This is our last day of multi-step equations, so we're going to look through some special solutions and make sure that we've covered everything. So here we go. First up, we've got -4 parentheses 2x plus 1 equals -8x minus 2. So we are going to distribute first. And we end up with -8x minus 4 equals -8x minus 2. So the first thing that you should notice at this step is that the coefficients are the same for the variables. So we have -8x on both sides. So that already tells us something's gonna happen. All right, and then the next thing we see is that we have different constant values, so that's also gonna mean something. So step 2, I would add 8x to both sides. Those cancel out, and I am left with -4 equals -2, which would be a false statement, so there is no solution. So that's kind of the cool thing about these equations is that you can, right when you do that first step or first two steps, you can kind of already see, is this going to be no solution, infinite solution, or is it going to have a solution? So then you can stop and say, this is my answer. So for this one, it ended up being no solution. So remember, key takeaways is that it's got the same coefficient values for the variables and different constants. So now let's look at another example. This is -5 minus 9x equals 3, parentheses 1 minus 3x, parentheses minus 8. So first thing we're going to do is distribute. We end up with -5 minus 9x equals 3 minus 9x minus 8. Notice that we already have that -9x on both sides, so that already tells us something. However, we have one more step here, which is to combine like terms. On that 3 minus 9x minus 8, we're going to combine 3 and -8. So we're going to end up with -5 minus 9x equals -9x minus 5. So everything's the same, which it tells us that is a true statement, but we're going to continue on anyways. Sorry about that. Okay. So we're going to add 9x to both sides. So add that 9x to both sides. Those cancel out, and we're left with -5 equals -5, which is a true statement. So this is infinitely many solutions or all real numbers. You can say either of those. So infinite solutions or all real numbers, both of them are right. And that's pretty much it. So good luck, guys.